preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
Over his 10-game stretch, he's taken on a bigger role in this offense. His usage rate has gone up, and he's accepted this additional responsibility seamlessly.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Nesmith out there with Jackson. And it's Siakam in at the center position. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
Edwards for 3, knocks it down from distance.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Jackson outside. Siakam outside. Halliburton, a screen on Gobert. Here's Siakam. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Pass to Randle. Here is DiVincenzo, defended by Halliburton. Edwards with it. Three-pointer. They get it back. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Another shot. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. McDaniels covering. Halliburton against McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Let's go with a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Halliburton. And the shot's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 3. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Up top, Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Back to Jackson. Siakam against Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
A tried and true way to get guys off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
No good on the second free throw. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And the basket by Edwards.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Nesmith. High post Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, his mechanics are so consistent. It helps Mathurin stay in rhythm on jumpers with a hand in his face.
Randall with it. Jackson in his pocket. DiVincenzo can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton looking over the floor. And it's good. 2 points.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Edwards against Mathurin. Left side, Edwards. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Randall against Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Jackson outside. Pass to Mathurin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Both free throws good from Mathurin.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Mathurin's got his second bucket on the night.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Back to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Over Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And heading to the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these guys cannot miss from deep. You look at McDaniels. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
He's been a man on a mission since the All-Star break, especially with how he's shooting the 3-ball right now.
That free throw good for Mathurin.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Indiana leading. Siakam finds Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Here are your Indiana basemen. Wow. Everyone.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. And the shot falls short that time. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Mathurin missing. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Randle uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nice play by Randle. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Nembhard, guarded by Edwards. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Siakam, over Reed. Randle pulls down the board. And here's Randle. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 3. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Back to Mathurin. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. Defended by Jackson. DiVincenzo against Jackson. DiVincenzo can't hit. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Halliburton's got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Nembhard. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Randall. Last game he had 34 points. Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers leading by 7. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Milton up top. Sumu outside, looking to win the run. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Indiana leading by 10 to the inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which two guards have been making their presence felt on the glass with their rebounding. Second, Benedict Mathurin.
And it's not easy to be a great rebounder as a two guard. You've got so many duties to take care of on the floor, and these fellas, they do their jobs and then some.
And you have to credit the two guards who are willing to come back and mix it up for a rebound. That attitude catches on for an entire team.
That free throw, no good.
You have to love how fearless they've played. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Some changes for Minnesota. McGee comes in for Randall, and it's Edwards in for Milton. And he's good on the second.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards a screen on Mathurin. And here's Clark for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Now here's Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Shot clock at 2 from downtown. Minnesota with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Edwards. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Clark against Matherin. Siakam for 3. Reed with the rebound. DeSumo outside. Pass to Clark. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Reed. Edwards has got 11 points. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Tony Bradley out there with Obi Toppin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. It's good. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
Outside Matherin. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Green's checked in for Bradley. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now Edwards. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. McGee, a screen on McConnell. Here's Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, wrecking ball. Ant-Man.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Matherin. Toppin, a screen on Clark. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Reed, a screen on McConnell. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Toppin. Shoots. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Toppin's got 6.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
DeSumo, the pass to Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards. But although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
And that one falls for Reed.
Well, if you want to know where commitment and hard work can get you, follow Naz Reed's career. Everyone who counted him out is eating their words right now.
And the Pacers making a change here. Neesmith's checked in. He's off on the second. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Matherin. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, the defense making it too easy for Matherin. You gotta push him farther back.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Edwards. McGee, a screen on McConnell. To the middle. And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Outside Matherin. Toppin, a screen on Clark. Matherin passes to Nembhard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Clark, the pass to McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. McConnell against Edwards. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana leading by 3. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
DeSumo, the pass to Edwards. Reed, a screen on McConnell. McConnell against Edwards. Shoots over McConnell. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
On the wing, Matherin. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's DeSumo. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Edwards, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Outside for McConnell. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McConnell's got his first points in this one.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
DeSumo, the pass to Clark. McGee, a screen on McConnell. Releases. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. It's Edwards on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. And that one's good. Edwards has got 19 points.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the field. You show us your best moves. Let's go.
Indiana with some changes. Siakam comes in for Mathurin, and Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for McGee. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for DeSumo. Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Now here's Halliburton. He's closely guarded. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
DiVincenzo against Halliburton. McDaniels up top. No points yet. Pacers with a rebound.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Randall against Toppin. Toppin, a screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. There's the three. Edwards on target.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Halliburton finds Toppin. And here's Siakam. Here's Halliburton. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Halliburton's got 13.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Halliburton knifing in. Up and in on the layup. He's got 15. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. He's still feeling it, and he nails the jumper.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, Hallie, the rainmaker.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Pass to Randall, over Toppin. Randall can't hit. Pacers leading by 5. Inside, here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out in your Pacers birthday crew.
Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin, and Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Nimhart. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Now Edwards. He's covered by Mathurin. Edwards with some muscle.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's Edwards. And he's got 28 now. To the paint. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
No good on the free throw. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Good on the second one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 9.
Minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Mathurin. Edwards against Mathurin. Edwards can't hit. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Mathurin. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And Minnesota making a change here. Desumu's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 11. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Randall, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Isaiah Jackson.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
First free throw is good.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
It's both from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Here's Matherin driving to the basket. McDaniels with some nice D.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Randall, the pass to DeSumo. DiVincenzo on the wing. Reed, a screen on Halliburton. The three, DiVincenzo. He drops it from range. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Pass to Jackson. Matherin with the ball. And he lays it up and in. Matherin's got 4 points this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Randall. It doesn't go for him. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. Good if it goes. That shot is off. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Timberwolves.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo to the middle. Here's Randle. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Randle's got 6.
And yeah, Randle is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Now Siakam. Now here's Nesmith. McDaniels covering. He goes up. Oh! Wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
Well, a swat from McDaniels with a near 7-foot wingspan. He can cover a lot of ground.
Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton outside. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. Pass to Nesmith. Here's the 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Here's Randle. Randle draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Give him 8.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Edwards against Mathurin. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Indiana leading by 6. Inside. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Timeout, timeout. Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
right, look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Tyrese Halliburton.
One aspect of his game that suffered the past few months, passing the basketball. He hasn't shown that same creativity that we've seen from him earlier in the year, and his assists are down.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Siakam the screen. Halliburton for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Jackson the screen. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McDaniels with it. They set the pick. Down low. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Siakam. Back to Jackson. Halliburton outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam, no good. Outside McDaniels.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
Minnesota is shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Jaden McDaniels at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Siakam. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, pass to Halliburton. He shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Edwards. 28 points for him. And he hits it to tie the game. Edwards got 30.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Halliburton, pass to Siakam, over Gobert. Siakam, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Edwards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. They throw good, Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here are your Indiana Spacemen.
10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You look at the Pacers, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
When I look at Indiana, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
And here are the Pacers now. It's a three-point game. Randall with a steal. Shot is up. They grab their own miss. Dosunmu for three. Drains the triple. Dosunmu's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. Jackson outside. Back to Halliburton. Gathering a screen on DiVincenzo to stop the drought. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Outside Edwards. Indiana with a rebound. Mathurin's got rebound number 7 tonight. Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Back to Edwards. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Siakam finds Jackson. DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
They're creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Here's Randall. Drops one in from the wing. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Here offbeat. You have a dancer.
Checked in for Indiana. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. Clark against Matherin. Jackson outside. Here's Halliburton. Drills the baseline jumper. Halliburton's got 27 points.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Inside. Out to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got his second basket on the night. Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard outside. Pass to Matherin. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Out to the right wing. Siakam against Randall. Shoots over Siakam. Matherin with a rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Nembhard's got 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Randall against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Out to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Halliburton. Halliburton with some nice D.
That miss was caused by the defense. They were all over him.
Nembhard outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Timberwolves trail by 3. DiVincenzo, pass to DeSumo. Back to DiVincenzo. And here's Reed. Buries it down low. He's got 6.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Siakam in the post. Working on Reed. Nice D from Reed.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's good. fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That's going to send Tyrese Halliburton to the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Jackson. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Milton's checked in for DiVincenzo.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Milton against Halliburton. With the floater, that one goes. Count it. Milton's got his first 2 points. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Halliburton's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Nembhard. Milton with it, shoots over Halliburton, and that's not going to go. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. T.J. McConnell is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Toppin, then it's Aaron Neesmith, and it's Siakam in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's McConnell. There's a screen by Toppin. With some arc. Fires from deep. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McConnell. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Edwards has got 36 points.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Toppin, a screen on McGee. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Clark outside. And there's the screen. Shoots over Neesmith. Clark, no good. Pacers leading by 5. Left side, Neesmith. Pass to Nembhard. McConnell outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Siakam looking it over.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
First team foul. At the line, from Indiana, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
That free throw misses. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Reed. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Edwards. Up top, Reed. Sumu outside. Back to Reed. Over Toppin. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
McGee against Siakam. Hauled in by McGee. Timberwolves trail by 7. And here's Edwards. Down low. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 40 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Siakam. Toppin, a screen on Edwards. Here's Nembhard. Misses a 3. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Indiana leading by 3. McConnell outside. Now here's Toppin. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by McGee. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's marked by McConnell. Edwards can't hit. Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Siakam. Yep, right through the net. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Outside Edwards. McGee a screen. Shoots from the right block. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Nembhard. Pass to McConnell. Toppin outside. DiVincenzo against McConnell. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Shoots over to Sumu. And Nesmith gets it to go. And now a 7-point Indiana lead.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Reed a screen on McConnell. Pass to Edwards. To Sumu, right side. From behind the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got rebound number 8 now. And there's the lob. Stolen by Reed. Now here's Edwards. And here's to Sumu. Nesmith covering. Here's Reed. Pass to McGee. And it It's in there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out. Bring your Pacers to your game crew.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Halliburton. There's Neesmith with a three. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's DiVincenzo. Pacers with a rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Siakam in the post. Checked by Randall. Three-pointer Mathurin. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That free throw good from Mathurin.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
Pass to Edwards. Indiana with a rebound. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Edwards. DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. Picked by Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Halliburton. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Pass to Edwards. Halliburton against Randall. Fader on the way, and he comes up with a bucket.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Outside Mathurin. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Here's the floater. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
your cameras ready for the Pacers Hype Crew. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. We want to give you first win, but you need to be loud. Can you do it? Let's get it!
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They lead by 7. Jackson outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Over Edwards. And it's Mathurin missing. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. The 3-ball. Mathurin with a rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now here's Neesmith. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Gobert with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Gobert with a screen on Mathurin. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Mathurin. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Halliburton left side. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Randall, pass to Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
Anthony Edwards at the line for one.
What's up? A minute 6 left in the final quarter. Now Siakam. Banked it in off the glass.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited. field, everyone. Show them some love.
Seconds left in the fourth. Edwards with it, picked up by Neesmith. Edwards can't hit.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Siakam finds Matherin. And that one drops. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Now here's Edwards.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game. Tyrese Halliburton.